Bound by fate, drawn by duty, or chased by fear, 6 souls band together to take up arms against the wrath of the Dragon Queen. When the chains of Avernus tighten, one soul claws for freedom, fleeing the ember-lit gaze of a fallen angel who would see them kneel once more. From the shifting mists of the feywild, a hunter steps forward, guided by whispers of worms and prophecy, tasked with severing the heads of a cult that would wake a god. Once a brilliant inventor, an artificer helped create steel nightmares. Now, burdened by guilt, he is determined to dismantle his greatest mistake. In the shadow of noble halls, a man reborn walks a perilous path, his body reshaped by an elder horror, his mind defying the hunger that should consume him. Marked by twisted hands of the coven, a wanderer treads carefully, ever watchful for the eyes that seek to claim what was promised. A passionate painter with a thirst for greatness, this resourceful thief is always staying one step ahead of the undoubted dozens of consequences on her heels. From the pirate port city of Luskin to the sewers of Baldur's Gate, no nook or cranny is too lowly to find inspiration in. And as their journey continues, so too does the stirring of forces that would see them broken, or worse, bound. Hello and good evening, Internet, and welcome to Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel D&D campaign to the award-winning video game Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 52. We have been playing this for 52 episodes. So if you're just joining us and wondering, what the hell? This doesn't look like anything from the game, go check out the YouTube, because we have all of our previous episodes up for your viewing pleasure, including as we call it, the Shadows over Baldur's Gate cinematic universe, with several other side stories and one-shots and whatnot. So if you're a fan of the show, if you're a fan of TTRPG content, go check out Chronicles, because there's so many episodes of shows. Before we get started, we are down 2 of our beloved people tonight, but that is all right. We wish them love. But we are... tonight's going to be fun. Before we get started in earnest, let me go ahead and pass it off to our wonderful cast. Hey, wonderful cast, let us know who you are.
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. Tonight, I'm playing Udazash, the Dragonborn Ranger/Rogue, who has no idea who this cool person is who has arrived, but is totally up for attacking this imposter. And yeah, absolutely, let's go for it. Also, we're missing our wonderful Omega Jones, also known as Cryptbard across all of social media. They usually are playing Leopold Guthmere, the resident scion, illithid, just a lonely boy living in a lonely world. Because they are off doing awesome things, because they are awesome, I will be attempting to run Leopold Guthmere. I will not be doing any kind of Leopold impression, because that would be doing that character a disservice, but you will see me rolling dice for them and attempting to run them in combat. Pray for me, because that is a complex character, and usually I just like shoot things.
Oh, that's me, because we are missing our lovely Leo. Howdy, I'm Meadow. She, they pronouns, howdy love darling on the internet, and I play Anaya Callista Oguna Maria Lumlock, the resident multi-class mess and artist following this group around. She's basically just having a good time drawing the scene. There's nothing wrong, and everybody should calm down.
There's never been a problem ever, even remotely, kind of at all. I don't know what everyone's freaking out about. Hi, hello, good evening. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they. But here and now, I am playing our ex-blood celestial warlock, Winifred Fithiok, whose pronouns are she, her. Boy, howdy. Hold on to your butts. We are also missing our dear Tony Rodriguez, aka Encounter Smith, who I believe is in the middle of moving house.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Good luck, my love. We miss you. We're rooting for you. PJ, take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw, and I'm playing Marcus Hellhammer. Both of our pronouns are he, him. I have a lot of smites for the fights, and I want to punch in bunches. That is the entire tweet. I'm here for violence and nothing else but violence. Whom's to my violencing? Anyway, Tony and CB, I miss you. I love you. It's a shame you couldn't be here to watch this absolute John Wick mess I'm about to do. And hope you all have great Fridays. Over to you, Cujo.
Hi, I'm Cujo. I've been playing everyone else. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had ventured into the feywild to begin their search for the ingredients needed for Hag's Bane, the potion that is meant to essentially ruin a hag from the inside out. As they began their search, they had come upon an individual presenting themselves as a high-level member of Queen Titania's court, as they stood just outside the this fog, this mist that had been emitting from the tree that they need some materials from. After some rather tense and hilarious conversation that had to be in as flowery language as possible, which was just a personal highlight of mine, the party came to realize that this individual was not who they said they were, and was in fact some sort of humanoid spider sort of creature. And that in addition, in that very same mist, that thick fog that was starting to surround everyone, there were many smaller spiders that were starting to coalesce around everyone. A wall of force was drawn, just as Clippy started to work on obtaining the items that you were seeking. But as you were trying to figure out a way to navigate this situation, an individual broke through the tree line and immediately attacked this spiderkin assassin. This individual that, thanks to, I believe it was Leo's detect thoughts, had identified that this individual had a past with Winifred Fithiok, in that this very well could be her father. Yeah, I specifically was excited about the recap to watch PJ's reaction, because I was like, I'm not telling you shit about what happened.
What's great is it's been mentioned in our chat multiple times.
Yep, it's great.
We thought about not, but then like stuff had to happen. So
Was it mentioned directly? I feel
Yes.
like well, ladies and gentlemen, fuck me, I guess.
So, it is here that I'm going to ask my party to roll initiative. I am going to get our music switched up here. We have a wonderful map by the wizards over at Chipeku. I don't care what's new with maps. Hold on.
I do. I care.
Well, I do.
But
Hold
there
on.
are
Interact.
busty maps in your area.
I know there are busty maps in my area. I
You're
have
single.
a mirror.
Jesus. All right, so we'll do this. All right, so let me give you the lay of the land here. For those watching, the moment that individual breaks through the tree line and screams, "Prepare yourselves!" and throws a hand axe to embed itself in this spiderkin, the illusion immediately drops, and you can see that this individual is wearing dark leathers, and they have several blades all sheathed at their sides. This leather kind of comes up to a hood that kind of comes to a point, so you can just see the maw of this creature. At the same moment, you all immediately hear what sounds like a wave of sound as you see all of these spiders that are immediately around you almost coalesce into a single massive entity that is vaguely just this amoeba of thousands of these little things. So, let me go ahead. I'm going to add all tokens. All right. Anaya, what was your initiative?
I got a 14.
Okay. Is somebody manning Basu?
I can.
Okay. If you don't mind, my love.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna do it.
You're good. You're good. I'm gonna roll for. Okay. Interesting.
Jesus Christ.
What are we Christing?
Sorry, I haven't
No.
actually looked at Basu's character sheet. This is bananas.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, we are at the
Fuck.
banana level. That
So-
we have reached bananas.
You're getting there.
The brood is that large, is what you're saying
Yes. Yep.
I'm sorry, what?
to me? Okay,
Yep.
slay, slew.
We're told last time that there were hundreds, so yeah.
I thought hundreds
Mhm.
stacked on top of each other would be like the size of a dude. This is the size of several dudes, Cujo.
This
I'm
is so many
officially
dudes.
concerned. Multiple
Okay.
dudes.
This is a Legion-esque dudery, is what I'm looking at right here.
What
The
in
So
dudery of
much-
this is monstrous.
So much dudes.
So much dude. Did someone
All
do that a
right.
milkshake? I
Dudes.
swear to God.
Do we have a inish for Basu? It's just a +1 to initiative.
Well,
I can
he
do
also has advantage. So that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. All right. How about for Leo?
Leo got a 13.
Okay. Marcus?
Got an 18 on the die face for 18 on the die face.
Cool.
No dexterity.
Uthazash?
So I'd like y'all to know, in my last level up, the power that I gained is that I got to add my proficiency to my initiative, which means my initiative bonus right now is a +10 because I got sick of not being able to roll double digits on my initiative.
Uh-huh.
So I rolled a 16.
Okay. 16's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah. mhm.
Yes, it is. With
Hey,
a plus
hey.
10.
Double digits. You still made double digits.
I mean,
so.
I
Yes, you did.
This is
I
true.
forced double digits now, thankfully.
And then Winnie.
19.
19. Okay. So we have our initiative. So, first things first. The Spiderkin assassin is going to start us off. They rip that hand axe out of the spot in their shoulder and just toss it to the side, and you just see like all four of these blades draw as they immediately dash for the individual that had thrown it. And they are going to loose 4 attacks. I need D20s. I knew I grabbed every other die except for that. That's so cool. Hold, please. Bailey bag, come to me.
Holding.
Hi, chat. Isn't this fun? Watching me look for dice. Is this what you signed on for? Okay, cool. All right. Gonna do this.
PJ, come back.
Okay.
No.
No, and we lost PJ.
PJ, come back.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
PJ, come back.
I'll be back. I have faith.
All right. So, gotta do the things.
See?
Hold. Okay. So, miss. Oh, Jesus, these rolls are awful. One of these is going to land. That is going to be there. Damn, what the hell? Okay. And then he's going to make a Constitution saving throw, which he is going to fail. So that is going to be... All right, so... Hold on, let me do this one at a time. That was... And then... 26 points of poison damage. Okay. So a couple things happen. And thank you guys for your patience. You guys watch as this individual dashes forward, and with their forearms, you watch this exchange where this individual, this hunter, maybe, is expertly trying to deflect as many of these blows as they can before one gets him right across the shoulder. And you hear as there is a venom that almost immediately starts to set in, and you watch his arm kind of drop. He is going to take the poisoned condition. That is them. Okay, great. Having the two NPC characters back to back. This is great. This is fine. I can do this. I've been raised for this. Okay.
I think Anaya is looking very closely at how that arm just kind of goes dead, and there's a little bit of a spark in her eye while she's painting.
Okay. We are going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on the assassin. And I want to see. It's gonna. So, question. You know what? I'm posing it to the party. It's a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. It is also a bonus action to designate Slayer's Prey. For those who are following along, we have a Monster Slayer Ranger on our hands.
Yeah.
Now, to me, that definitely seems like Hunter's Mark with an asterisk at the side. I'm okay with having that double up as a single bonus action.
That makes sense to me.
Do it!
Okay.
Do it! We could die!
Do it! Okay. So because he is poisoned, these attacks are going to be a disadvantage, but he has designated the Spiderkin as his prey. So it'll be 2 attacks. That's a natural 1 on the first one. And the second... Oh, second... Let me see... The second is going to hit. Okay. Good roll, good roll. And 13. That's 16 points of damage with that first strike. Pardon me. My brain.
What?
That's fine. No, it's
You're good.
Mute and unmute hotkeys are fun. Continue.
Bonus action. We're gonna activate the armor.
Okay.
That seems to make sense in my brain. So we've got Big Basu, and it's what is it? It's his little backpack does the Iron Man thing, the shunk, 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 and boom, and suddenly he's gigantic. Not actually gigantic. I don't actually know what his size is.
Regular.
Not have.
No, I think he goes large.
He does. I could have swore that I had.
Lasso?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Lasso.
You had Lasso on the map last time,
There we
so
go.
I know you do have one.
Thank you. I needed the
Yay!
name. So Basu's gonna go over here. Lasso has taken their place.
Cool. And then, if I'm reading this correctly, I think it would make sense to do the, what is it, the Force Demolisher? An arcane
Shit.
wrecking ball or sledgehammer projects from your armor. Demolisher counts as a simple melee weapon with the reach property, and it deals 1d10 force damage on a hit. If you hit a creature that is at least one size smaller than you with your Demolisher, you can push that creature up to 10 feet straight away from you, or pull the creature up to 10 feet towards yourself.
Okay.
So, like, here's what I'm thinking. The baby spider thing creatures are all kind of clumped up.
Mm-hmm.
Can he just bowl them? Can we go bowling for spider monsters?
I love that. I will say, if
I'm
only
so
because
sorry,
the
Tony.
swarm,
I don't know what I'm doing.
you're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. I will say, given that this is a gargantuan swarm, I don't know that the effect of push and pull is going to factor in because it's like one clump.
Nah,
But-
I figure it'll just be like a swoop and then he pulls it back. I don't
I love
know. I don't
I like it. No, I
artificer.
like it. It's fine. You're totally fine. You're good. You good.
Okay.
I believe at this point, Leo needs to drop the wall of force. Which
Yes, I think that was understood at the end of last session that was the plan to do it. I'm just ruling it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just gonna do the thing.
Yeah, and they should be able to just do it without an action or anything. So
Yeah. Dropping
Yeah.
a spell, I think, is a free action.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a full-on like professional bowler like shot put right down the center of the swarm. Does a 17 hit?
17. Oh, that just misses.
Fuck me. Okay, well, good thing he's got 2 attacks. So the giant metal bowling ball goes flying out. I'm assuming we see the swarm kind of like shift, like a big
Oh, yeah,
old
just-
murmuration of swallows. And he's gonna try again.
Tony's in our chat right now, just FYI.
Tony, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to do this. That's the exact same fucking roll.
Oh, damn. Well, you throw it, and then I like the idea that like there's like a magnet to like pull it back. So you're hoping to get them on the backswing, and again they just move out of the way.
Okay. Yeah. So are they already on top of us basically?
Pretty much. They're not like in your space right now, but they're basically within
Okay.
just a couple of feet from you guys.
I think Cujo, can you have Lasso strafe around so we're not all clumped in the same section?
Yeah. Where do you want? Over here, maybe?
Yeah, let's call it right there.
Okay. We got Winnie.
Oh, stressed. So stressed. Okay.
You got this.
I need to roll for something.
It's a good sound, I think. Tony says you're doing great and still rolling better than me.
Oh.
Hey, bud. I think Winnie's in shock.
Oh, that makes sense.
She remembers the night that the coven came for her. And she remembers her mother screaming and her father pleading and his shouts of pain. And he's here. Yeah, that was a wisdom saving throw, and that was a whole ass like that was bad. It was bad.
I gotcha.
Can I try something? And Laura, if you say no, I totally will understand.
Fuck it, go for it.
So Leo has detect thoughts up.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things he can do as a reaction is also, if you are an ally within 60 feet fails an attack roll or an ability check, I can roll psionic energy dice to add. So, Laura, if you're okay with it, I wonder if Leo would feel you having that moment and would like to try to help, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so I think in this moment, because Leo has realized who this person is and feels you now going deep into that memory, and what you hear is his voice now just very softly in your head, but almost like just to the side, like he's trying to be unobtrusive, like he's trying to be comforting by not invading, saying, it's gonna be okay. Just focus on the here and now. It's gonna be fine. And he gets to roll a psychic energy dice, which is for him.
I think it's a D10.
A D10, yeah. So you can roll a D10 and add it to your save. Which I don't know what you're trying to get, but I will let you decide.
I set myself with a DC of 15 and I got a fucking 14.
Oh!
Okay. So that makes it an 18. So I think Winnie just kind of stares like bug-eyed and like mouth open, and then she hears Leo's voice and shakes her head real hard. Cujo, for the Raven's mantle. Wings bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what happens. Winnie grips the Raven Queen's symbol around her neck, and these beautiful oil slick black wings burst from her shoulders, and she just shoots straight the fuck up.
Nice.
And
how far up?
I've got so many tabs open. Oh my god. Straight up and straight over.
Okay.
And then
right.
Sort almost hits the ground and like stumbles, and with that stumble she claps this man who for all intents and purposes is her father, and casts Lesser Restoration.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, she lands kind of with it's like kind of an ankle jarring thud, and grabs him by the shoulder and just stares as that cold magic pulses into him and almost draws the poison out of his bloodstream.
As you have that moment, he's going to look to your hand and then look up at you and just say, thank you. This will help. We have to find them. And then immediately just turns back to focus on the spiderkin.
That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Good old Marcus. We come to you.
Oh, here we go. I'm looking forward to this, me. First things first, he's going to shout to Winnie. Do you want to take out that assassin, or do you need help? You.
Fine. She has no idea.
Marcus looks at that and goes, okay, we all know fine sometimes don't mean so fine. Me. And he takes his hat and tucks it down, and he extends a hand forward, and that crystalline, that almost like scroll made of light appears in his hands. And it's got a list of names on it. And he looks at it, and he starts to pray. I never alone me. His hellhounds never tire. And I begin to shout the names of Dustin Cole, Jack Grimm, and of course, Yasker Dusk. And suddenly, their 3 ghosts come entering, sipping a whiskey left for them on a sill in El Terrell. With a cracked neck and wringing of the hands, I cast Spirit Sheath, I believe it's called. Spirit Shroud, so close. As a bonus action. And with my old hellhounds surrounding me, I am going to then book it right here. So Marcus is going to recognize that this is a situation that may change on the pivot. As he runs in with these ghosts surrounding him, he's going to cock his 2 arms up, look around, and go, oh, well, let's just take the biggest one. And he's going to start swinging haymakers at the Gloomweave Brood.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be... There it is. First one's going to be an 18 to hit.
18 will just hit.
Second one. Okay, it's not a critical. It is for a total. My brain is doing math. Hold on. Oh, we're caught up.
Take your time.
25.
25 will absolutely hit.
Okay. So, let's see, what level was that? I think it was a 4th level. Yeah. So it's a 4th level Spirit Shroud. That's 2d8. My hands are worth 1d8 plus an extra d8 because I'm a paladin of a high enough level.
There you go. There you go.
All right. We got
Listen to
6.
the clicky clacks.
Yes, this is the dice ASMR that you all came here for.
This is going to be 3, 6, 12, 18. 18 plus 19 is 37 radiant damage on the first strike.
37. Solid hit. Also, yes, chat, I'm aware the overlay needed to be updated. I'm working on it now. Don't judge me.
No judgment. 0 judgment. You're doing like 12 things. Don't judge him.
Sorry.
Until the spell ends.
I was not prepared for that motherly. Don't judge him. Oh, that got me. Okay.
I can feel chat.
So, first strike, as I swing with the right hand, as I begin to connect, Jack Grimm's going to just pull out a quick pistol and fire a holy bullet under my hands. They both strike as one. And with a huge overhand driving left, Dustin Cole is going to be kind of over my shoulder with a spell as we both collide for 40 radiant damage on the second strike.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. That's fine. That's cool. You guys are... What does it look like? You are fighting a swarm of these small fey spiders. What does this look like as you are colliding?
It's... Someone in the chat, but the power of friendship is real. It's like that. It's 4 friends, 3 are ghosts, and we're fighting a horde. As spiders replacing spiders, there's just hands and follow-up shots, strikes and coordinated tactics. We are not 4 individuals. We are a wolf pack. We are a storm. We are a swarm of our own.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The music is going to be very high.
Yeah. Love it. Well, while that is all well and good.
I'm sorry. That was me. My bad. I decided that the spiders need to go away. My bad.
The true way of defeating enemies, just delete them.
I was measuring things. I was trying to be all sly about it, and then I tried to get rid of the triangle, and apparently that's how you defeat the Gloomweave Brood is deletion.
Works
My
every
bad.
time.
Sorry.
No, you're good. There, add. No, that would have been. Was it 19? Oh, sorry, it was 17. Ah,
My bad. Sorry.
God dang. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's not a big deal. Okay.
We're
There.
about to go too, which is
There. That's fine.
mhm.
This is so we got 17 because it was right after Marcus. Okay, good.
Mhm.
Then it was a 36 and then 40 for your second hit. Yep. So 70. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let me slip back into my I'm gonna say something badass as a DM. That's all well and fine. But as the brood continues to writhe and shift, everybody sees glowing come from within as web emits everywhere. I am going to need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yay.
Okay.
Udazash
Udazash,
got
you were safe.
29.
Udazash is safe.
Oh, Leo.
I got a 25.
Anaya is safe.
Marcus got a dirty 20.
That is a fail.
Ooh. Also, Winnie, you're within 10 feet of me, and so
Yo.
is the man potentially your father. You would both get a +5 from me on this save.
Oh,
Paladins,
well,
baby!
well then that makes my save 25.
That will succeed.
And Basu got a 20.
That is a success.
Oh, it's a 20? 20 is a success?
Wait, what did you get?
A
You got a
dirty
19,
20.
right?
No,
Oh,
I
you got a
dirty
20. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a success. I'm sorry. My brain.
A-okay.
Too many things. Okay.
Leo got a 24.
Okay. This is very good. I think everybody
Oh.
succeeded then, yes?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Well, what
Okay.
do we need to hit? Sorry, I was half listening because math.
The DC is 20.
Then yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Leo.
And Estelar also succeeded. This is good, and I will explain why. So, 23, 30, 37. It's going to be 18 points of force damage to everybody. And it's good that you all succeeded, because if you hadn't, that would have been 10d8 force damage. So what I just did, so 37. And you wouldn't have been teleported 30 feet into web cocoons.
Ew.
Okay.
Then it's going to make 2 fang attacks. But before it does that, we are fully... we are fully going to go towards the group that is more accessible. They are going to move 5, 10. Basically, they're going to be in your spaces. Let me see if I can do this in a way that makes sense. There, and there. And there's going to be 2 fang attacks. One is going to be against Leopold. The other one is going to be against Udazash.
Okay.
So let's do Leopold first. That's a 17 on the die. 31 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. So I will need a Constitution saving throw from Leopold.
Okay. I gotta make this sheet bigger so I can read it.
My rolls are not good.
Oh, Leo, no. Oh, you were rolling well. That's a 5.
Okay, that's gonna be a failure.
Think I can
So-
do anything about that.
So I think he is considered resistant or immune to psychic damage right now. I think he's resistant, but
That would make sense. He has not activated the Bulwark Mind yet, so I think
Okay.
he's just resistant.
resistant. Okay, so it's gonna be 19 points of piercing damage,
Oof.
and that's gonna be 6 points of psychic damage to Leopold.
Okay.
And then here comes the one at Udazash. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Udazash, you are going to take.
Do I need to make the Constitution saving throw?
Yes, you will. That is
Okay.
24 points of piercing.
Udazash also fails. 24 points
Okay.
of piercing. She is not resistant to psychic.
Ooh. 22 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And for
Ew,
the
get off
next
of me.
minute, for both Udazash and Leopold, because we are dealing with Fey poison, for the next minute you are unable to regain hit points, and you are unable to speak coherently for the next minute. However, you guys have this wonderful telepathic bond, therefore rendering that useless. So, at least from a another mechanical perspective, this venom is seeping deep into you, and so healing right now is not going to land. It's not going to take effect.
Because this was Fey in nature, does Udazash have advantage on this save?
Yes.
Her con save is sucky, but might as well try it again.
Are you? Oh my god.
You.
It would have been better for Leo to have gotten that nat 20, but Udazash will take it. Udazash will take it.
Oh my god.
That's a nat 20. I would rather have Leo.
Definitely not salty about that.
Listen, I'd rather have Leo be able to speak coherently. That would be good. So
That
is this
is
like
fair.
a poisoned condition? Is this a?
It's like a pseudo poisoned condition. Yes.
Okay.
Dash resists the rules.
So she does actually say, "Ew, this is
Then-
disgusting. It's these tiny little things." Get.
All right. Entry in the Chronicle. That's fine. Whatever. It's cool. We are on Udazash at this point.
Okay, all right. I'll deal with Leo's stuff in a second. All right. As she is disgusted by all of these spiders and is saying, "Ew, I was going to shoot the well, fine." And as she says "fine," her mouth gets full of crackling lightning, and the first thing that happens is, as a bonus action, it is going to wreath down her back, and she is going to get some of it bursting out of her back as she is going to activate her wings. She does not want to be in the middle. She does not want to be in the middle of this swarm of spiders. Where's my draconic flight? There it is. So for the next 10 minutes, she can fly.
She can
Before
fly.
she-
She can fly.
She can fly. Before she leaves, however, her muzzle continues to crackle with lightning. And she's gonna breathe twice into this. Well, she'll breathe once and see what happens, and then a second time if it seems to work. So, remember that cone that I was trying to do and then completely deleted your entire group. I need
Sure.
in a 15-foot cone, all of your spiders to make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, please.
That is going to be a 23.
Okay, so they'll save, so they'll take half damage. Where's when you release? So 5, 10. Okay, so they're gonna take 3d10. Oh, that's crap. So I'll take 9. So it'll be 4 lightning damage.
Okay, got it.
Does it seem like they actually take the lightning damage?
They do, yeah.
All right, she'll try it again. She'll kind of, I haven't done this in a while. She'll just cock her head in a slightly different angle and do it again. I need them to do constitute or dexterity saving throws.
All right, cool. That is that's gonna be even higher.
Okay.
24.
All right. So, well, at least I rolled better. So 17 in half. So
8,
so
I think.
Yeah, 8 lightning
Okay.
damage. And
Solid.
then, because she doesn't have much in the way of AoEs, but that she can do. And then, so she now has 40 feet of flying speed. So she's gonna just go 40 feet straight up out of this swarm of. Actually, before she flies, she knows Leo can fly. She's standing next to Anaya. Anaya, can you get out of here?
Yes, absolutely. And she's still painting on the canvas as these things are like approaching and snapping at us.
Okay, because I'm about to fly up, so I can take you with us if you'd like.
No. I'll get the angle from down here.
All right, if you change your mind, let me know. And she's just gonna fly 40 feet straight up, and that'll be the end of Udazash's turn.
Okay. After Udazash, we've got Anaya with Leopold on deck.
Okay.
I have a quick question about the map I'm looking at. Where is the tree that the clippings are coming from? That like
We are going to assume, and I'm going to ping on the map here, just because, point and ping. No, I'm going to do, we'll say it's in here.
Okay. Okay, cool. In that case, Anaya is going to continue to paint furiously. And I think as she's painting, she is painting the brood and the spiderkin assassin as bloodied, as wounded, as ripped into. And that is going to count as her casting Bane. You see the crystal that she's attached at the edge of her paintbrush glow as she's literally painting wounds into them. So they will take Bane.
Awesome. Okay. It's a
And
D4, yeah?
Indeed. And because she's not
Okay.
moving this turn, she's going to lean back after painting the wound and give him one of these. And that's going to be her steady aim. So her next attack will be an advantage. And that's it for me.
Fucking awesome. Okay. All right. Leopold.
Okay. Leo also does not want to be in the middle of all of these spiders. And so he's going to do a couple things in rapid succession. The first thing is he is also going to fly out of these spiders.
Mhm.
He just floats. So I guess he's also just going to float up. How high is the brood?
Well, the brood is considered gargantuan size, so
Okay. So, 40 feet up got Udazash out.
yeah. I'll say it's 15 feet up.
Okay. Leo will do what's his speed? 30. Yeah, Leo will do like a 15-15, so he'll end up there.
Okay.
And then he is always considered subtle casting. He
Mhm.
ignores verbal components for spells,
Mhm.
which
Correct.
means he can still cast all of his spells, which
Mhm.
is good. It still sucks that he can't heal. He's also going to activate Bulwark Mind, which he just does. So now everybody gets a all allies within 60 feet can add a D4 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks. So that's the automatic bless that he does, and he gets to add a D10. I did the sharpened mind thing, which is an automatic thing. He now has he now can ignore resistance when dealing psychic damage. All that has happened.
Nice.
He has
Okay.
moved. Okay. As a okay, Anaya is still in there.
Thank you, Epidemic Sound. I'm very satisfied with this music.
Oh, is that a bonus action? I think it's a bonus action. Okay. Leo is before he actually gets like 15 feet up, but once he gets out of the swarm, he's gonna ask Barnabas to go on over to Winifred.
All right.
Yeah. Would you please go and help Winifred? This is all psychically. Barnabas is gonna go help Winifred. And so Winifred, you are going to get help on your attacks from Barnabas. Because Leo seems to know that you deserve a lot of help right now. He hasn't told anybody why, but he is going to help you. And then he is going to raise his staff of power. Can I aim a fireball that is not going to hit Anaya? Let's see.
I think you can.
10
Hit
foot-
Anaya.
No. No.
Do it, coward. Do it.
No.
That-
It's 20 feet,
won't.
yeah?
It's a 20-foot spear. Now, Udazash is not in there, so ignore her. Where can I put this to hit? I just need to hit somewhere in the brood, right?
Yeah,
that
that would
doesn't hit
that
Anaya.
would count. Yeah.
Okay.
You can put that on me. I'll take half damage, and if I'm lucky, I'll save, and it'll be a quarter.
No.
I have evasion.
No. I would like.
You said that like
No.
Ralph Wiggum. You're like, I'm not in danger. Like it was a weird.
Listen,
Oh my god.
Leo may be casting this, but it is Lauren who is in charge, and no. So yes, I would like to position it so it is only hitting the spiders and not any of my friends. I need the spiders to make saving throws of some sort. Dex saving throws. What is Leo's ridiculously high DC?
Meadow, I want you to know I'm glaring at you.
His ridiculously high DC is 20, and I need to know if they save.
Well, that would have been a natural 20, but
You're
because of
baned.
Bane, I'm going to rule that still doesn't.
I will eviscerate
okay.
you. in
Well,
the
you know what?
fiction
You
of
know
my
what?
Artistry.
Not only that, but if they had saved, if they had gotten the natural 20, he has
Silver barbs.
silvery barbs on deck. So if that makes you feel any better.
Okay. Well, I will tell you. With 19, was a 28 was the result.
Okay. Then 28. Then no, he's going to spend one of his psychic energy dice to it's
subtract?
to subtract from it, which
Okay.
I rolled a 9 on my psychic energy dice, which means you now have a 19 on your save, which means you fail.
Damn.
Omega, am I
I
doing
don't
this
know.
right? Am I doing
I think
this
you're
right?
doing this exactly right. I think you're
Okay.
absolutely hitting the notes. That was fantastic.
Okay, so you fail on your save. This is the 5th level of Fireball. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Guys, it's fine.
Yeah. So this
Chat, I know that
is-
we're rooting for the brood. We don't got to worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay.
The brood is the main character of Shadows over Baldur's Gate.
It's really
Oh,
it's really
oh.
shadow over
10d6.
Brooders Gate, but we don't want to get sued.
1,
so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's okay.
10.
I almost
Uzash
typed
is
Shadows
rolling this
over
because I
Bladder's
don't
Gate
want to do
earlier.
math.
35.
35 fire damage because I rolled on Udazash's sheet and she continues to roll like shit. So yes, 35 fire damage to the brood.
Solid. The fireball, and you just see a huge chunk of this brood just immediately incinerate, and there's no squealing because there's spiders, but there's definitely the sound of just burning coming from that area for a hot second there. Well done.
Okay.
The only thing that popped into my head, and this is super gross, when you drop a crab into boiling water and you get that squealing noise because the shell is, that's sorry guys.
and and I'm pretty sure spiders have the same thing because their body is
Carapace.
technically so there would be a screaming sound, but not from their lungs.
Here's the
Poor
thing.
babies.
They're fey spiders, so I'm going to rule that the smell is not awful. The smell is like weirdly like mint.
Not a goddamn thing makes sense here, kids.
Nope.
Not a goddamn thing.
You hear the screaming, but then it's like, ooh, minty.
But
And
can
Leo is done.
On that, can I make a little adjustment? Not only does it smell like mint, but instead of screaming, because this is Fae, it actually makes a sound of like a whistle or a flute, because it's air escaping a hole and it's like a flute sound.
Weirdly enough, I am comforted by these additional qualifiers we have on this horrifying descriptor. Thank you.
And
All right.
Leo is done. Thank you for your time and efforts.
Whew. All right. We come to the Spiderkin, who is now being swarmed. They are going to let loose a wave of web across the three of you, as it only extends out to 10 feet. I will need dexterity saving throws from Winnie, from the Hunter, and from Marcus.
And remember, the Hunter and Winnie both have a +5.
Yes. That'll succeed on the Hunter's side.
24.
That'll succeed.
19?
Oh, that's going to be a failure.
Oh, okay.
But for Winnie and the Hunter, this web just immediately threatens to coat you, and you expertly move out of the way so that the web sails completely over your forms. However, for Marcus, it almost acts on a mind of its own. This web attaches and then immediately encases you as you are going to be restrained. To which the Spiderkin, recognizing that there's somebody highly vulnerable, is going to look and let loose 4 attacks on Marcus.
Well, make sure you take a D4 off of all of them.
Fine. I'll roll them one at a time then.
Oh, remind me, what's the D4 that we got from Leo? That's for mental saves and not
It's for
physical
mental.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, I assume.
All right. Hold, please. I must pull the block. Okay. That is a dirty 20 to hit, Marcus.
Dirty 20. Beats it.
Okay. I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not as good at this as I was when I was a fighter, but I'm good at it. That's a... when you roll a nat 1, it doesn't matter what your saves are. So...
Okay. Got a couple things I got to do here then. Okay.
I can't.
So first-
I can't put up with this.
Oh, wait, really fast. Was that a poison effect that I was rolling against?
Yes.
Because I have resistance. Never mind. Damn it. Me. Okay.
By the spiderkin. God, my handwriting when I am writing fast mid-combat is awful. Okay. So,
That's fair.
that's 21 points of piercing damage. And then that is going to be 15 points of poison damage, and you're going to take the poisoned condition. That's one attack. Here's number 2. That one's going to hit. That's 22 to hit. You're already poisoned, so I don't get to add more of that. It's 9. Math. 12 points of piercing damage. Oh, damn. That is only a 12 to hit for the third one. Oh, no, it's fine.
Did
Everything's
Bane
fine.
get ya?
No, even that's a 14 to hit, which won't hit. But at the end of that, let's see, it was that plus the attacks. We're gonna bonus action disengage. And we're going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This creature skitters across the ground and like slides almost into a hero pose as all 4 arms hold jagged, crude-looking blades as they hunker low to the ground with a what you can assume would be a smile appearing on their face.
I have some bad news about the Spirit Shroud ability. In addition, any creature of your choice that I can see within 10 feet of me has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so he slides like earlier than...
It's still cool, just not as far.
He's such a badass. He's just a badass a little closer than he expected to be. That's all.
Stop making my spider assassin less cool.
He's so cool. He gave me the Spider-Man special, and I'm all wrapped up.
Well, up next is the hunter, who still has designated the spiderkin as his prey and is basically tuning everything else out. He is going to charge forward and brandish that sword, and as he moves, I'll say for both Winnie and Marcus, you see that this blade, it's long and it's crude. It's got an extra serrated edge towards the end of it. It's gleaming in this moonlight along a black material. And as he brandishes and runs forward, this spiderkin, which already looks a little intimidating, whatever, it almost shrinks back a little bit. As the hunter gives chase. Now then. We're going to do some attacks. Now we're just going to roll 2d20 because he's got 2 attacks. One of those is going to hit. I really wish there was more that he could do. Actually, no, he charged. We're adding charger, which is an additional d8.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I know everybody does rangers with like bows and stuff, but I do love a good martial ranger. I'm not gonna lie. It's good shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff they got.
Oh, I am a fool. I should have been adding an extra 5 because you got heavy weapon mastery. Son of a bee. Gotta love throwing a character together day of. Okay. All right. 5. Ugh, these damage rolls are not the best. 8, 13, 18. That's 21 points of poison damage to the spiderkin. with that one strike, you watch as it slashes up and across their chest, and there is a screech in fear as that blade sinks into their flesh, and they kind of recoil a little bit. They are going to have disadvantage on the next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check because of this sword.
I have a theory.
Up next, we've got Basu. Or Lasso in this case.
Lasso. You know what? Second verse, same as the first. Force Demolisher.
Are you doing it against the Brood or against the Spiderkin?
Against the Brood. Because I don't, yeah, that seems crowd control, baby.
Yup.
So yeah, Basu goes bowling for spiders. That first one is.
Oh, I love that band.
First one's a 19 to hit.
19 will just miss.
Fuck
Wait,
me.
no, hold on. Did I say that? Right? No,
Yeah.
that would hit. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm on top of my stuff tonight, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. There's a lot going on.
Tony, I've got questions, but I'll ask them later. I'm gonna go. So I'm looking at the attack actions and the Force Demolisher thing on the features and traits says that it's a D10, but under his actions it says it's 2d6 plus 6.
Hold.
It's probably
just
one
gonna-
of those, like, depending on if he's got something activated or not. So, yeah.
I think because you are large, it'll be the 2d10s, yeah?
Oh, it's
The 2d6s.
1d10.
I will say do the 2d6 plus 6. Just
Okay.
go for it. It's on there.
The first one's 11 points of damage.
Got it.
Fuck off! Tony, I'm never rolling for you again. 13.
13's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Beans. I don't know. I'm
Beans
gonna,
is an
that's-
exclamation.
fuck off.
They were also a great band in the 80s.
I don't have a whole lot for bonus actions, so we're gonna call it that. Yeah, Basu's just bowling for spiders until further notice.
Sounds good. I'm gonna really resist any more jokes about bowling for spiders. Okay. Winifred, we come to you.
Fuck off. Fuck me, fuck shit, fuck damn.
If we ever did a PG-13 like beeping, that would just
No.
been one long ass beep.
No.
Nope.
This is
wouldn't-
why this
it
show is
wouldn't
not
work.
PG-13, purely because I can't control my mouth.
Nor should you.
Okay, bonus action. Winnie watches this utter fucking chaos and is trying to keep focused because Leo told her to focus and she needs to focus and people are getting hurt and it's her job to make sure that doesn't keep happening. So bonus action, she sort of flings an arm out to the side and there's a coalition of smoke as she summons her packed weapon.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Marcus is still sitting there like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I cut through the webbing?
How annoying do I want to be about face spiders, fey webbing? But that's a packed weapon. I will say if you how many attacks do you get on your? I think at this point you should be getting 2, maybe 3.
Hold on.
You're good.
See, this is weird.
You're good.
Because technically,
Here, let me look.
yeah, no, I still only have 1 attack on my character sheet.
It would
Really?
depend on the invocation, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Gotcha.
it's packed
Okay.
with blade. And it says I have 1 attack per action.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to
say-
fix that, I'll take a second attack.
I'll look at funnily enough, I'll look at everybody's favorite warlock, Gable's character sheet. Because for him, I don't know what invocation I took, but I was able to have 3 attacks with my blade. But I will say, because it's a simple enough suggestion, give me a dexterity check. Because are you planning to run after the spiderkin?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that, like, narratively, this is you running past Marcus to quickly slash at the webbing to try to free him.
That's 18.
18. I will say this. It doesn't fully free him.
Yeah.
But if Marcus tries to break free, he's going to have advantage because it did slice through some of it, just not all of it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting to do a full slice. Like, legitimately, I just wanted to weaken it a little bit. So that is A-okay with me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then still got her wings up. So she goes airborne again. And just over here.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, that's it. That's movement, action, bonus action.
Okay. All right. Marcus, we come to you. You are currently restrained by this webbing.
Okay. Well, I think the first thing I gotta do, I'm imagining I'm like this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus action. Boop the snoot. Because I need to get rid of the poison, and I can now touch myself to get rid of the poison.
Did you have to? Did you have
Yes.
to say it that? Okay.
Legally obligated. Legally obligated. The law is in effect now.
Okay.
The law.
Yeah. No, you're good.
All right. So I just boop, and then first of all, it's like a struggle, and like I look at my hands, and I keep forgetting to not only add the damage, but Winston is for sure rocking on my wrist. I would imagine Winston's just like,
Oh, now you decide you wish to use me. Well, I suppose I'm not doing anything at the moment.
you give me this predicament, you.
Well, have you tried muscling your way out?
A little under the weather, mon ami. If you could help with that, I'd be gratefully indebted to you.
Oh, well, all right, I suppose. I don't have eyes. I assumed that was the webbing.
And with that, my poison condition is gone with 5 HP out of my pool.
I love Winston so much.
I have so much to go with him. So with Winston doing that, I now have that gone, which means I can. Would it be an athletics check to like muscle out of this?
I will accept an athletics check, yes.
Okay. 22.
22. The webbing tears free and you are no longer restrained.
All right. So with the restraint gone, bonus action. I don't know what it would be to break out. Is that a move or an action?
I'm going to say it's going to be an action.
Okay, that's fair. Well, then what I can at least do is at least get in the fight for next round. So I'm going to move myself. Come on. I believe I should at least have to get there. Bonus, move, action. I rock up, and I just say, you know what I mean? You'll keep sitting all this spider stuff my way. I'm going to break your thorax to head, me. Stop doing that. I'm not a fan. And I'm going to end right there talking smack, because what else can Marcus do? He said talk smack as a free action.
All right. Well, up next is the Gloomweave Brood. Hold, please, because I have to see if that ability recharges. Did it? Damn it. Off by 1. Okay. So the Silken Cataclysm does not recharge, but it
That is a cool name.
it is going to it is going to use its bonus action, and you watch as this huge pile of spiders and reappear in the air, trying to land and swarm down onto Leopold. Skitter step, baby. I am going to make 2 attacks against Leo. Well, not the best. It's a 23 to hit.
Shield. Nope.
Okay, what's the AC?
His AC is now 24.
Okay. That shield apparates, and Leo would see just like the weight would be almost enough to drag him back down, but the brood lands on the ground once again. Okay. No, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. I think the shield happens almost more to just keep the spiders off of him than to protect. Like he does it instinctively just to keep. Yeah. Like and then it's like it's not even to protect himself from getting hit. It's more just the
All right. Up next, we've got Udazash.
This slot's expended too. Okay, as they have moved. That's okay. I can work with that. She's looking back and forth between the thing she wants to hit and the thing she knows she has to work with. Because it's like I am a one target assassin, but I should work with that thing. Okay. I haven't done this in a very long time. I don't know why I've remembered about this. Let's give it a try. She's going to reach into her bag and pull out one of the arrows that she was making just like the day before and string it onto her bow and fire it at the brood. Leo is 15 feet up, and it's actually going to kind of go over Leo and down onto the brood, where it is just a normal arrow. And so for a moment you're like, why is she firing this normal arrow out of this incredibly magic bow? But as it starts to land, you watch as it splits and splits and splits, and then all the arrows start to glow and turns into a cone, a 60-foot cone, which is, I mean, it's going to hit the brood.
Yeah.
I need them to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Which they'll take half damage if they succeed.
And because of Bane. Oh. Would a 14 do
That
it?
would fail.
Okay.
Actually. As this barrage she has conjured rains down.
Okay. And then the tech behaved. We
Behave.
hope.
Take 2.
Don't come for him.
Stop it, technology.
Okay. Going right back where we left off. What's new in maps? Oh my god.
What's new in
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Koopa. Thank
Thanks,
you.
bud. That's a hype train, yo.
Oh, yay.
Koopa, thank you. Oh,
See, not all technology is bad. Sometimes hype trains happen.
I appreciate you. My anxiety only spiked really hard. It's fine. Okay, so as we left off, Udazash, you had let loose an arrow storm upon the swarm. Please tell me how much damage these things take.
Yeah, so I did I conjured a barrage of 22 force damage.
Okay.
Yes.
The swarm is looking real rough right now. But you just see this wave of arrows immediately take out, I'd say, about 30% of what's left. There are not very many left at this point. So keep that in mind.
What you doing, Lauren?
Oh.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. There is a very quick mental discussion between Udazash and Leo, in where Udazash goes, "Well, I can shoot at them again, but I do much better with one arrow than I do with like 5." And Leo, because Leo is awesome and wonderful and very understanding, says, "I got this." And so Udazash instead is going to turn to this creature that is that was pretending to be a fae that that Udazash knew, at least recognized. And for her bonus action, she is going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
And for just the flavor, 100% the flavor, because our new friend also cast Hunter's Mark on it. I don't know when the last time Udazash has cast Hunter's Mark on a creature that already had Hunter's Mark on it from another hunter. But she's already thought that this guy was cool. And now I would like to think that they feel each other's Hunter's Mark, like the both of them have gone dibs. But they're slightly different. They're slightly different ways of calling dibs, and she once again just finds this super cool. Like, this is just amazing. And so the moment of hesitation, of feeling bad, of turning away from the brood is wiped away. She's like, "Oh, that is so cool!" And she's gonna shoot the guy. She's gonna shoot the guy with her bow. And that is a 34 to hit.
Yes. That will
Fucking
hit.
hell.
This is what I do. All right. Do I need to separate magical, piercing, psychic, radiant, or force damage?
No.
Okay. She would do the necrotic, except she can't heal right now. So,
I know.
yeah, I know.
Thank you, Shadow.
That and you, and she's got friends nearby, so she's gonna get her sneak attack. And she's got Leo nearby, so she's gonna get that. And she Hunter's Mark, so she's gonna get that. So 32 plus 42. So 45 points of total damage. So the first thing she sends is the one arrow that turns into the barrage. There's a moment where she locks eyes with Leo, and then the grin happens. She just sends the one glowing arrow over to this spiderkin that just impales him in the side. And she looks so happy because now she's doing what she's meant to do.
Well, I will tell you that this creature is now officially bloodied.
Sorry.
So there's that.
I have a reaction then.
Hit me.
Yee! So you said the magic word.
Blood.
A creature has lost a little too much blood. Anaya is painting, and the second that it becomes bloodied, the paint on her brush turns into that dripping blood texture, and she doesn't get a choice. The next stroke she makes, she is in front of this thing, and she has to make an attack against it.
Oh. Okay.
Indeed. Indeed, she has to. 1 second.
You may have several seconds. Just like
It'll
my
be-
computer needed several seconds.
This will be an advantage because she did take steady aim. being a
This is
collector.
true.
Fuck yeah.
Good, because that's a nat 1.
Oh,
Not much better. But I will use a luck point to reroll
good.
this.
That's
Great.
much better.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
that'll be
there
a
we go.
24.
That will
Jesus.
absolutely hit.
I think there is a flourishing of that paintbrush, and it is not that she's missing her target when she's slashing with these first few strikes. It's that she doesn't realize it's real. She's painting. And so as she brings her hand down, she doesn't understand what's going on. And so there's not a lot of force behind it until suddenly there is. And there is a quickness to the twist of her wrist. And with that, she's going to use one of her Bardic Inspiration die to add an extra 2d6 damage onto this. We'll see what that is. It's a 2 plus 3, which is 5, and then 2d6 is a 6 and a 5. That's 11. So that's 16 plus 3. Okay, that's 19. For her reaction on that.
He's looking mighty rough. Yeah. That so you appear immediately behind him.
Indeed, yeah. If he's bloodied, I appear in his melee space, and they have to be within 30 feet. Yeah. So I'd say behind.
Do you have sneak attack?
Oh, I do. Haha. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about sneak attack. Yeah, let me
yeah.
roll that as well.
I mean, your sneak attack should be real nice.
It's a healthy little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I rolled pretty good. That's an extra 17 on top of that 19.
What does it look like when you bring death to this spiderkin?
Cujo, is it my turn next?
Yes, it is.
Then I think she is painting quickly until she realizes she's behind the beast she's been painting. With a long stretch of her arm, she realizes it's not a paintbrush in her hand, it's a rapier. And she slices very quickly across the throat, turning her body as like a dance motion to face the brood, where its brood mother's blood is dripping from her blade. And she looks at the blade and back at the brood and says, "Would you like to be a part of the portrait?"
The brood is going to use their reaction. The brood, fully recognizing that their leader has been slain, is going to turn and run. That is the creepiest and coolest way that
No portrait.
Well, as this creature reacts and doesn't even necessarily struggle, there's just this slow acceptance as they start to fall forward and onto the ground, unmoving. The hunter says, "Good. Yes. Very good. Now we can find them. This is fine. Good." And he stabs it a couple more times. Right. Okay.
That's fair.
and they haven't come down from that. They are actively looking for something else to hunt.
Winnie watches the spider-kin assassin fall and sees the brood like zip off into the distance. She comes to land and just squeezes her eyes shut real hard, opens them again, and her eyes have gone glittering pale gold. Chronicler, I would like Winnie to use her sight on this individual because she needs to be absolutely sure, because so many things in this fucking place wear other faces.
You activate your sight, and you see a very bright, warm thread. A thread of fate that connects this individual directly to you. There are also 3 threads extending from his back that look like they're covered in venom, in ichor, in essence that signifies corruption and manipulation. You, without even really needing to dive in, would know that those 3 threads connect to the Red Teeth Coven.
The blade vanishes. Winnie marches up, grabs this man by the face, and greater restoration.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
I've still got Barnabas with me, right?
I got Barnabas, and Leo's on deck if you need. And you still got the D4. Because that's 10 minutes.
Okay. And, oh, wait a second. Marcus, did you move over as well?
Move over to where?
I'm in range of you as well, right?
Yeah, but I'm not poisoned anymore.
No, I mean your aura.
Your aura.
Oh, my apologies. Correct. Yes.
So that'll be a 29 wisdom saving throw.
You cast the spell, and your sight is still active as you can see quickly moving along those 3 threads that venom, almost like a symbiote, immediately tries to coat around your hands, and you cast the spell, but it's like it's blocked. The wisdom saving throw was to remove your hands in time as you watch the hunter's eyes go black.
Oh, now, dearie. No. If you would love your father's mind returned to you, well, that sounds like a deal would need to be struck, little Winifred.
Mechanically, I don't want to say it just falls flat because that seems cheap. It seems like a shitty move as a DM. What I will tell you is that some of those effects have taken hold, but whatever fey deal that is currently active has absorbed some of that energy from your spell. And so right now, while he is piloted, you don't see those effects. Just know something did happen.
Here's the thing, Chronicler. I used one spell slot for lesser restoration, the second spell slot for greater restoration. I still have one more fucking spell slot.
What you gonna do?
Real quick, do we all hear that?
Oh, that was out loud.
Okay. Winnie, Udazash is suddenly right behind you, and in the mental link, what do you need?
In the mental link, Winnie's voice is tight and shaking with equal parts rage and absolute terror. I need someone to bolster his mind.
And Leo is there and says, well, it's a good thing I'm here then. And I don't know Leo well enough to on the fly do this, but I'm gonna do my best because I am positive Leo would reach in. I think he still has Detect Thoughts up. I think at this point he would immediately, whatever Winnie is about to do, he'd reach in and be there to shield, to help. Udazash is going to offer sisterly support, but she knows that's not her. That's not what she can do. But this is Leo's bag.
Is it possible, because this is not Anaya's, like Anaya doesn't know these people in particular, and she didn't recognize this man while fighting, so this is all very much a surprise to her. I think she's already retreated to her easel and has pulled up a new canvas and is painting the scene. I would like her to paint the spark of recognition and lucidity into his eyes and be guidance for him, so he has a D4 to this save, as if painting into existence him coming back to himself for his daughter.
I have a weird thing to add with, if you think it would work. Otherwise, let me know. So, getting used to playing a paladin where I do more than just smite with all my spell slots. I have a spell that takes 1 minute to cast. 60 seconds while we're doing this. Magic Circle, which would... I can choose one of the more following types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. The creature cannot willingly enter the cylinder by non-magical means. If the creature tries to teleport or using interplanar travel to do so, it must first succeed a charisma saving throw. The creature has disadvantage in all attack rolls against targets within the cylinder. Targets within the cylinder cannot be possessed by or gain the charmed or frightened condition from the creature. The size is a 10-foot circle.
If
I'd leave it up to you, sir.
No. If he's gonna do that, one of the things Leo was thinking about doing is casting non-detection. If that's gonna work, Leo is gonna immediately, as soon as he's free, non-detection, so they can't find him.
PJ.
Yes, DM.
High
Mhm.
or low?
Either way, it's 50-50, but I think Marcus would love to live the high
That's
life.
true.
So, laissez-les bon temps rouler. Let's go high, baby.
Mm,
Oh! It's a 1!
It's a 1. So, I will say, with Anaya's guidance, with Leo's ability to step in from a mental perspective, Winifred, you have one last spell slot. What were you planning
and
to do?
One last spell slot, 2 options. Option 1 is another greater restoration, and I will even dump my healing light.
Okay.
Option 2, protection against evil and good. And again, I will dump my healing light.
I would say protection from evil and good would definitely be the trick here.
So what happens is, as she hears this voice from her deepest, darkest nightmares, she sees her father's luminous golden eyes turn the color of ichor and ink. She steps forward, grips his face again, yanks him closer, and says, "The only deal I'm gonna make with you, bitches, is the deal that comes when I drive a sword through your hearts." And as she shouts, there is a flash of brilliant gold that washes over Winifred Fithiach and her father.
As she's shouting, Udazash is going to put a hand on the back of her shoulder and say nothing, but you feel that warmth of her casting a spell, and for the first time it is devoid of fey magic. It is her completely drawing on something that she learned from the material plane. And it is her believing in you and your power, as she's going to enhance your ability to fight back. She's going to cast Enhance Ability and bolster your wisdom.
Okay. I'll do this first. Okay. Winifred, give me just a spellcasting roll. I'm going to say that this is going to be with advantage because you're getting help from both Udazash and Leopold. Anaya, you're casting guidance on the hunter. Guidance, I believe, adds a die to their roll.
Should be a D4.
D4.
D4. Okay.
And he's within 5 or 10 feet, so he gets a +5 at the save as well.
And he'll get another D4 from Bulwark Mind.
Yes.
Because he was within Leo's
And if
thing.
he needs Flash of Genius, Basu got one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes!
And I'm prepping a magic circle just in case. It's 1 minute of chanting, just in case we need protection from whatever's coming out of him.
Winifred, what did you get?
22.
So.
And you know what? I'm gonna be selfish and Flash of Genius that from Basu. So that's gonna make it a 27.
27!
Yeah,
Okay. I have to do math real quick. The die roll was a 6, plus 7 from guidance and from Bulwark Mind. That brings us to what is that? 13 plus 5 because of Marcus's aura.
Mhm.
So that's 18. What?
If Leo feels he's starting to falter, he's not doing as well as Winnie, in his mind, he's gonna hear, "You're not gonna let your daughter down, are you?" And he'll expend one of his die and add 9 to that.
I
That
think there's
brings
another
it-
flash of genius in here too. Fuck off.
You were good. You were good. Because right now that's a 30.
Yeah.
Winifred, your sight is still active, and you can see through a combination of all of your efforts, this venom moves away from his face and back towards those threads. And you watch as they, like the venom is pushed back off into the distance. The threads are still there, but that venom is gone. And as the light, that golden light fades, Minnie?
Ada?
What did they do to you? He is gonna slowly, wordlessly hold you against his chest. Winnie. This is my fault. Winifred, I'm so sorry.
I don't think she says anything. She's in shock.
He crumbles. He is a mess. Words can't be formed. He just holds you like he is holding on to air in his lungs. He is overcome as he sees you have become a hexblood since he last saw you.
It takes some time. But one of Winnie's hands shaking like a leaf being buffeted in a storm comes around his back and just holds to one of the pieces of that armor. And in Sylvan, she just says, I heard you die.
He regains some of his strength to try and speak, and he just says, I wanted to. I thought that what was coming. Losing you and losing your mother. I thought that's what was coming. I thought that's what was next, but they wouldn't let me. Everything they did should have killed me. Everything, every torment, every act would have slaughtered a mortal, and yet they kept bringing me back, so I couldn't.
I think Winnie wheels back and just yanks his hood down. Is there an Elder Cross?
Yes. They made me drink horrible things. They kept me weak enough I couldn't stop. They made me. Winifred, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is my fault. We should have left the feywild. We should have run. We should have gone farther. We should have done so many things. I brought this upon you. I did this to you, and I did this to your mother. I did this to you. I'm so sorry.
You are not the one that kept me in that hut. You are not the one who held me down and cut magic into my flesh. This whole time?
They kept my mind shattered. I couldn't. All I knew was that I had to find you. That was what they kept telling me. And in order to find you, I had to kill. I had to find and murder and butcher things here. All with the intent of through some strange means finding you and finding your mother. They had me believing that you were here, just a hair's breadth from me. Every step that I took, they kept me here.
Amma is dead. That I know. I saw her. Before they took me, I saw her. I shattered her.
I have done this. I killed her. I killed her. I did this to us.
I'm going to kill them.
They are powerful. They are dangerous. They have much at their disposal. They will. I can't lose you. I can't lose you again. Winifred, please. Please, you can't. You can't. I can't. And he is.
Winnie holds on, and I think I'm just gonna make the creative decision that the wings are still holding on, but they flare out. I have more strength in me than they ever could have imagined, and I'm done running.
These wings, they're black. The matron.
A lot's happened.
He. Go ahead.
Much has changed about me and I think she finally kind of looks up and looks around to the rest of the party. Ada, we're not alone anymore.
And it's like a door opening. He suddenly realizes that there are so many immediately surrounding him, and he adjusts his armor and he wipes his face. My apologies. You'll forgive me. I've not been myself for quite some time. I come to understand you. You stand with my Winnie.
Udazash kneels down and bows her head and says in Sylvan, "It's an honor to meet the father of my sister."
There is a look, a light shining through the overwhelming years of dread. And he actually smiles as he tries to steady his breath. In Sylvan. Oh, I think I could not have asked for a better sister to my beloved Winnie. And he, in Sylvan once again, says, I know of you, strangely. You were once in Mab's service, yes?
In rapid succession, especially Winnie is going to see like 5 or 6 different emotions real fast. Pride, excitement, joy, dread, confusion, dread, and then it's finally going to settle on a bit of a grin, and then also looking back at Winnie. And it's basically this it's a look that is very clearly now is not the time, and I'm going to try to not, now is not the time. And she's going to say, yes, that's a story for another time, but yes.
Well, I know your aim is quite accurate. So, if you've been protecting my daughter, then I owe you everything.
It's more like we've been protecting each other, and Uzash will look at all the rest of her friends and say, we've all been protecting each other.
And their eyes are, I believe they were amber?
Gold.
Right, Laura? Gold. Thank you. Their gaze is golden as they take in the sight of each of you, and there's something behind those eyes that allows for more perceptive capabilities. So as he looks between all of you, he's first going to look at Anaya. And there's a little tilt of his head. And in Sylvan, he'll say this to Winnie while still looking right at Anaya and say, you have amassed quite a interesting family. Are you quite safe? And at that point, as he says safe, he's looking right at you. Take your time.
I think that's equal parts Winnie and Laura being like, well, I mean, she goes to answer, goes, define safe.
I see your fey nature has remained very strong as you answer in riddles. But he'll regard Anaya, and in common, thank you for protecting my Winnie.
I think she's still deep in painting this moment. And so she goes, no, don't turn to me. Continue. The light is just right there.
She's quite the accomplished artist. Just we'll do proper.
I'm not even here.
Right. Understood.
That's Anaya. This is Utazash. That's Basu. As Basu like turns into tiny gnome once more.
How does one? How does one?
Oh, he's quite the inventor.
I imagine at this point he's grabbed Clippy at some point, and he's now just standing there with Clippy. He's like, "Oh, I'd be
Clippy has
happy
got
to
the
tell
piece of
you."
bark in his little pinchers.
Yeah. I'd be
He's got-
happy to tell you anything that you would like to know.
Yeah, wait, you forgot the deviated septum.
I'm trying my best, but I'm not that kind of-
I got you guys.
Hi, Mr. Fithiak. This is my Clippy. I'm gonna just take care of this. You guys have your moment. I'll be over here if you need me.
And I like the idea that Clippy's wheel is still rolling forward because they don't feel they've accomplished the goal yet. So Basu is just dragging Clippy back.
No. This is Leopold.
And the moment his eyes meet Leopold's form, almost with more concern than he had when he looked at Anaya, this is deep-seated.
And when he kind of straightens her spine at that, very much, this may be her father, but she has managed on her own for quite some time. Thank you very much. He is my friend and companion, Ada.
I understand this. Pardon my mystification in seeing that this one does not seem to be bound to the hunger that many who share similarities to him have. I am just now meeting these people. Give me a moment. They straighten, and some of that briskness is still there, but they will give a nod to Leo.
Leo gives
When he
a
kinda-
nod back, but only gives a nod back and does not speak because Leo is still recovering from the thing that got us. Or he
Oh,
thinks
yeah, that's
he thinks we're still recovering. It's been more than a minute, so I think we're both fine, but he's just
And then he'll turn.
So there's going to be a moment where
Marcus this whole time has been watching very respectfully, very dotingly, very like, oh, this is amazing. I can't believe she finally gets. And then like, oh,
Oh.
it matters to me. Okay. And he comes, pridefully stepping up all 6'7", 6'9" of his complete tattooed form. And he looks down at this man and he tries to be very seriously, just, so I'm to understand that you are Winnie's father, Winnie's parent. It's been a long time since she got to see you. And I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to shake your hand if you'll have me. And if I could get your blessing, I would like to continue dating your lovely daughter, me.
When he literally just slowly.
And he kind of looks to you and he goes, even in hell, we got a man to share. I at least want to be polite to this gentleman, me.
Hellhammer, you don't.
What?
He has not blinked as he has not looked away from your eyes. And in Sylvan to Winnie, he'll go, it's a lot of tattoos.
And since Udazash seems to be the only other one who understands that, she immediately looks down at her tattoos. Doesn't say anything, just...
He's a tattoo artist. Ada. She says in common.
Does he make a living off of being a tattoo artist?
Ada!
Was that also a
valid
common
question? No, he is stuck in Sylvan.
Oh, PJ's been in this position many times.
When he looks equal parts mortified and furious. Estelar Fithiok, this is Marcus Hellhammer. Marcus is my beau.
You feel it every day, but the first time you hear it, it's like, whoo, shot of lightning. Me, you know what I'm saying? Whew, okay, yeah. So that's official. But I would like to have your blessing, so because out of respect, she's great, and you're also, well, you really just a warrior. You and I just Yes, I do make money with my tattoo parlor. In fact, I have my own business there. I even have an open bar, as well as many other entrepreneurial endeavors that I have endured. Me.
Marcus, I need you to make me a persuasion check.
Oh my
I'm going to say with advantage.
From where Anaya is, I think he goes, I have done a lot of business ventures, me. And the second he says me, there's a splat of paint from where Anaya is.
Like
straight
bird
across
poop,
the
just-
forest.
It was the guidance.
And then, that's going to be a bardic inspiration because at least that's a little bit better than guidance. That's a whole d6. Please roll a 6.
Please
Okay.
roll a 6.
It was a persuasion.
Persuasion.
At advantage. You said advantage.
Yup.
Uh-huh.
At advantage.
Thank God I'm a paladin. Okay. Remember when I changed classes to a paladin, and before that I had a little charisma that wasn't just natural. That's a 28.
Well, I suppose I do respect the creative pursuits, so I suppose. And he will shake your hand.
Firm grasp, square shoulders, eye contact, a very happy smile. I'm shaking this man's hand with all of the etiquette given to me in hell, as a man should. So I'm as this is
And-
amazing.
Winifred sits there, watches this ridiculous display of masculinity, rolls her eyes, and in Celestial mutters under her breath, "Men."
In
Once that-
Celestial, he's going to say, I heard that.
In
You were meant
Celestial,
to.
Marcus is going to respond, "You're not the only one in the room that speaks this language, y'all."
In common, Udazash is going to turn to Anaya and go, "They're speaking the really pretty language again. Do you speak the really pretty language?"
I'm not even in your mental link, dear.
That shouldn't matter. I'm talking about that loud. The really pretty
Absolutely not. I never know what's being said around me. It's fascinating, and I find it gives me a new perspective to my painting.
This is the face that Winnie is making at her father and her boyfriend.
The expression has been painted.
I've just been reunited with you, and I'm already sick of your shit.
It was a touching moment, and now.
Look at you. You're just catching up for all the years of adolescence. You never got to be ashamed of having this moment. And here you are feeling it in the real time, baby.
A lot has happened.
I know. He just pulls you into a hug. Now that he's at baseline, he just...
I can't breathe.
I'm not hugging you that hard. He loosens.
I meant it. We intend to hunt them. I have... I remember. We have ways to potentially turn the fight in our favor. She specifically does not tell him what it is because she saw those remaining threads.
This is good. You should expect that they know you're coming now.
Oh, I'm fairly certain they knew I was here the minute I set foot in the feywild. They were looking for me on the material plane, too.
They are bent on completing their machinations, it seems.
What? Just more and let the coven grow and grow?
Well, they've managed one feat. I expect they're trying to grow their numbers to secure their hold.
Hold on what?
They have been busy. They have a captive. I believe you know her as Tasha. They are hoping to gain
The
her
profanity that comes out of Winifred Fithiok's mouth the minute she hears that name.
Okay.
I don't believe I taught you any of those, but all right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Normally, Lauren wouldn't ask this about Udazash. But does this name spark anything? Because Tasha, that's a name that's pretty notorious, and if not, then some of her other names, especially connected with hags, are.
Mhm.
Okay. It's captive.
Yes. They have managed to weaken her enough that she resides within their hovel.
The witch queen, Tasha.
Yes. They are sapping some of her power, and it is granting them abilities far beyond their station.
This is very bad. This is very, 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 very bad. Who else knows about this? This can't be a secret.
But they somehow have managed to operate without any of the court's knowledge. It's as though their very existence has been wiped from every citizen here.
It makes no sense.
Chronicler,
Yeah.
I have an idea about what could be used to do that. Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Oh no.
Do I still have Barnabas with me?
You still have
Yes.
Barnabas? Mm-hmm.
I haven't gone anywhere, darling. Still in your lapel.
You smell much better than Leo does. I don't tell him that, but you don't.
Okay. That's a 19 for a 19.
Okay. So,
I don't want
There's
to. I don't
this-
want to metagame, but
hit me. What question you got?
Oh.
but listen, it's weird. Guys, 2 nickels. If this is what I think it is, 2 nickels. So I'm in this other feywild game, and a character's sister has decided that the best way to erase the shame that this character brought onto the house is to mass modify memory the court to wipe this character from the collective memory.
You know, it's interesting. That's not where I went, but that's actually a really interesting.
Also not where I went, but I'm very interested to see what's going on here.
Look, modify memory is a
That's-
spell that exists. I'm just gonna be surprised no matter what happens.
Yeah, that's all. That was my thought, and I didn't want to metagame it, so.
No,
No, you're good. Whenever someone's like, oh, and no one seems to remember where she is or how they know her, I'm like, false Hydra. Because I was once absolutely wrecked by false Hydra in a game. So
no, I didn't. Okay, so
I don't know what's worse, y'all.
okay, so I have a third option where I thought you were going, because I know Ethel isn't in this coven, but we know that that at least one hag knows about the plants that were in the temple to Tiamat that are real good at charming people, even those who are fey. Like, yeah, we've got more resistance to it. And we've already postulated that they've been playing around with making it more and more and more powerful. And what better way to...
What
That's
better
where
way
I
to
thought you
test
were
that
going.
than on its home plane.
I will tell you all.
Fuck.
Column A and column B. Column A, mass modify memory, specifically on the courts. Column B, there's this wonderful spell that you guys were so obsessed with at the beginning of this campaign. It's this wonderful spell called non-detection.
I mean, we're still obsessed with it.
Oh,
to
it's
be
true.
honest.
So they have effectively removed themselves from Fey knowledge while in the Feywild, for the most part. Obviously, there are denizens Enenra being one, who do know that they exist, who do understand they are somewhere out there, but couldn't give a solid location as to where they would be. I believe the words he used were, it's as though the location of their hovel was removed from memory. It was something along those lines. However, because our darling Winifred Fithiok has this incredible sight, you actually have a trail to follow. You just need to follow those threads.
Winnie swears again in Sylvan, immediately looks mollified and apologizes to her father, even though she's a grown-ass woman.
If anything, I'm impressed with your use of curse words. It's definitely something from your mother, but that's fine. Everything's fine.
They may have erased their ability to be perceived from the courts, but they did not account for someone whose sight sees past most everything. You were almost right, Ada. Not the matron, but her champion. As the wings vanish.
I should like to know the circumstances of that arrangement, but I assume that will have to be a tale for another time.
It's a long story and not a particularly pleasant one. Are you sure you want to know?
He takes your hands into his and holds them to his chest. I want to know everything there is to know about your journey, about what has happened. I have missed too much.
Then we shall have to trade. I need to know what happened.
You're speaking of the deal.
One of the only ways to become hex blood is when one is gifted to a coven.
You see great shame on his face. If you will allow me, I would like to explain this once they are dead. I understand that I have no voice to speak such a request now that you have this knowledge. But know that that is the single single most shame that I feel.
My memory was gone for a time. I knew what I was and knew how I came to be, but the details were gone, and we moved so often from court to court. I don't think we spent more than a few months in one place, did we?
No. I'll explain all. You know what it means when I say these words. I promise.
I think Udazash, especially for you, between Winnie and Udazash, the word promise. Actually, if you'll allow me, Chronicler, because we are in the Feywild itself, I think the whole party probably feels it. It's like, you know, when you hear the bass from a car, that like thrum, the word promise sort of echoes in everyone's chest, because we are in the place where words like promise and deal have a very different meaning. And I take you at your word.
If you truly mean to hunt them, I must find a way to accompany you for as long as I can.
I think, given what we know, that would be for the best.
Are there concerns about you being there when we encounter them?
Yes.
I think we have ways to mitigate that.
Or I trust at a point you will stop and stay behind. Well, you mentioned one prisoner that they had. Do you know of another named Seabolt?
Yes, the large one.
I do not have a description, just another one that we were asked to look into while we were on this hunt.
Yes, I believe the poor fool is their cupbearer.
All I know is they were in a lantern at some point.
They have, well, for now, kept him as is, but he is very much under their power. they find it entertaining to have one of such as he providing them wine whenever they so wish.
That sounds like them. I know where we're headed.
Then I will go as far as I can. And none will touch you so long as I have my blade.
Very well. We should find a safe place to recuperate and talk.
Yes, I would like that very much. For as long as I can.
Chronicler, I would like to follow the threads.
Okay. Real quick
Oh boy.
for Meadow. Let's see.
It's just a few quick items, just like a little bit of
Mhm.
shopping. It's not a big deal. No one even needs to look while I do it.
Well, and I had one or two quick things before we leave this area, but Meadow, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
the
please someone loot
area.
that body.
I need the area.
Well-
yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Meadow, I would like for you to give me a survival check.
Yikes! I barely survive.
I mean, here you are.
Okay, that's a 19 for me.
Yeah, or I barely survive. Almost got a man. Whatever.
Mhm.
I will say you definitely come away with drider venom.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
You come away with the fangs of the drider. And I'll say you come away with the spiderkin silk, but the plating and the glands, unfortunately, were
Okay.
too heavily damaged by the combat.
That makes sense. We really put them through it. So that makes sense. Okay, great. I will take a few things, put them in my satchel patchel, and alert no one as I very quickly catch up with everybody else.
Also, Anaya, you still have something in your pocket.
Ah, yes, this is true, and it's something I haven't noticed yet, but I will soon.
It's okay, you're not the only one.
Just, it does vanish at dawn. So if you want to have that conversation.
I think at some point before we leave this area, there's probably the mental conversation of we gotta get this. It's the bark and the leaf.
Yes, I believe so.
Bark and the leaf, but we don't want Dad to know because we're trying to prevent hags from knowing too much.
I believe Clippy got the stuffs.
Well, and so
hope
I think
that's true.
Yeah, so I think that's as there is we should find a place to rest, and group starts to move. I think there's that mental conversation of, let's make sure with some people, and so Udazash will meet up with Basu to make sure that we got whatever it was that Winnie needed on the down low. Like, so you got what we needed? I guess I'm sure. Yeah, that Clippy got exactly what.
I think we're good to go.
Yeah, what they were at. Yeah.
And Winnie will make sure her father is not privy to that. Like, she will actively be chattering at him in Sylvan and keeping his attention away from the rest of the party.
Yeah. And then is the intent to find a place to get a talk and a long rest?
If not at the end of this episode, maybe at the beginning of the next one.
Well, I'm just being in general, like we're not looking to literal follow threads to direct to Coven before we get a chance to talk in long rest.
No, that's
good.
that's a bad idea.
I thought so. So yeah, so the next thing that is
Fuck you, Cujo.
The next thing that Udazash would do after we've secured that is she would take point on finding us a place to rest, because Winnie is going to be chatting with Dad, and I think everybody else is going to be focused on not getting in trouble in the Feywild. So Udazash will take point on finding a place, because she knows what to look for in a place that is as safe as you can find to camp in the Feywild, which is a very relative term.
Yeah. I think when Winnie realizes that that is what Zash is doing, she will politely ask Barnabas to go help.
Oh,
Come on.
right.
Come on, Barnabas.
See the rat run across the ground.
He does get a little scratchy scratch under his chin before he scampers off.
Udazash stops and waits for Barnabas to run up her tail, up her back, and onto shoulder, and then resumes scritches, and then we'll go off to search.
Hello.
Hi, welcome back. It's good to see you. Sorry about all of the fire and everything.
Oh, it's whatever. It's fine.
I'm
You got
glad that
rid of those spiders, though, and that's fine with me. I'm not a fan.
I don't think anybody was a fan. Let's go find a place that is not full of spiders for sleeping.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a survival check with advantage, because Barnabas is helping.
Thank you, Barnabas. Survival.
Barnabas.
Barnabas.
Barnabas. 19. Okay. I say that you guys, you don't have to go too far. Satisfied that you have enough of the materials that you need, you continue until you come upon this small clearing, almost like a little mini grove that is sort of in the middle of this forested area. The trees are living trees and can fully understand that you all are approaching with a need to sit and find comfort. So as you sort of make your way into the clearing, the limbs of these trees just sort of lower and sort of obscure anybody from the outside of this circle from seeing in.
I will spend whatever time is necessary giving offerings to thank the trees. And also making sure that if there are dryads in the trees, the dryads get offerings, and like the whole 9 yards of whoever we gotta thank preemptively.
I'm really glad Udazash is like excited to do so, because my brain went to like, God, this is like fucking paperwork. Like pull out a book, like, okay, I've acknowledged for this gesture.
We got the dryads, we got the pixies, we got the nymphs. Okay.
I think for Udazash, she would normally actually be excited, because even if no one was around, this would be like, I get to speak to the trees, and maybe I get to speak to a dryad, and these are all fun. And now she's got her family with her, and so she gets to once again show off like how cool this place is. This is not going to be fighting spiders. This is not going to be like near death situation. This should be cool. So like if an actual dryad shows up, this will be cool. I'm going to talk to trees. This is cool. Like she thinks this is like the best part of the Feywild is the paperwork. So she's going to do all of that.
Yeah, I think Winnie is very much in the same vein. She's been terrified since she got here, but not because of the Feywild itself, because of one particular instance that has been dogging her most of her life. The realm itself is beautiful and awesome in like the true meaning of the word awesome, to inspire awe. So she's, if there's a dryad that wanders through, she speaks to the dryad in Sylvan to offer thanks and request a moment to rest, and whatever trinkets she can trade will be traded.
The couple of dryads do sort of climb down, almost alien-like, just enough to accept the offerings, pay their respects, and then they will go right back up those trees because a deal was struck. They are providing you privacy. They are granting you privacy. But you all come down from one difficult moment and you start to prepare for another. And it is going to be here that we are going to end tonight's episode. Oh, genuinely, to our wonderful viewers and to this wonderful cast, thank you guys so much for your patience. The new computer is fine. Everything's working fine. Just a little driver issue. Everything's
We're fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
How
good.
are you?
Sometimes you just gotta back off the update and try again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But we are going to go ahead and prepare for a raid. But before we do that, we have a wonderful cast that we want to spotlight. And let us know who you are, who you played, and how we can support you.
God, I love playing with these people. Hi, I'm Lauren Urban, she, her. You can find all the stuff I'm doing at lauren-urban.com. The only other thing I'm going to specifically talk about is the final episode of Drift Fishing is happening this Wednesday. We've had 4 episodes, and the final one is happening on Friday, so you can see us playing Game of Tackle Box, which is a surreal TTRPG, and where me and a friend of mine, we start fishing, and by the end of it, who knows what happens. It's been wild. So come see that on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Otherwise, that's it for me. I will also say I had the pleasure of piloting Leo for this evening. Hopefully I did an okay job because Omega Jones, also known as Cripbard, was not here today because they are off doing awesome things, but you should absolutely go follow them on Cripbard on all of the social medias and go follow them. They are a, how do they put it? They are a, they do a lot of things and they're a master of like 3 of them or 12 of them or something like that. I don't remember. And keep doing trouble wherever you can and go follow them on all the things. I'm really bad at promoting my friend. I
think it was great.
Thank you.
Howdy, I'm Meadow. I have been Meadow and will hopefully, but no one knows for sure, will continue to be Meadow in the future. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darling or Howdy Love Darling GM. You can also catch me GMing my own cyberpunk future witch bullcrap fun stuff right here every Friday on my own channel, which is late night until we change it up. So that's happening on weekends. Enjoy your weekend with us if you'd like. And I will also be back here on Bitten for Tuesdays coming up very soon, and on Forgotten Adventures on Wednesdays for Fears and Fortunes for our 5th and apparently maybe not final season. I don't know. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to calm down. Thank you for having me. It's been great. I'm very happy to be here. Yay. Happy weekend, everybody. TGIF. To give?
To give.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura22. My pronouns are she, they. And tonight I have been your celestial warlock, Winifred Fethiak, who has just been reunited with a member of her family, and I'm sure there won't be further complications as we hunt down what might be the last big problem of her backstory. So that's going to be wild. I don't know. Cujo might throw a curveball at me at the last second. Who the fuck knows?
What? Rude.
What? Am I wrong?
The curveball is after that's done, how do you continue on with Winifred's life with it gone?
Who knows? Fridays. Congratulations, you found me. I'm here. Every Friday for Shadows over Baldur's Gate. Except for like in a couple more Fridays. But that's because I'm going to be in Los Angeles for Darkness Emergent Los Angeles. One of the biggest, baddest blockbuster Vampire the Masquerade LARPs by Night Studios. I'm going to be there as part of the content creation team, showing everybody what it's like to live a weekend being your best vampire self. On Wednesdays, you can find me over at Rebels Without a Castle for the Stone Lord's Folly, our D&D 5e campaign, headed by my dear, dear friend, Zach Savage Lore. And other than that, the best way to figure out where I'm going to be and what I'm doing is to check out my website, lauratutu.com. I would also be remiss if I didn't mention our dear friend, Tony Rodriguez, also known as the Encounter Smith, who does all sorts of wonderful bits and bobs about how to make your D&D characters and D&D campaigns extra fucking spicy. I'm pretty sure he's the Encounter Smith all over the place. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, Tony. I'm sorry. I did my best. Oh, PJ, after you.
Hello, everyone. My name is PJ McGaw, and you can find me all over the internet at PJ McGaw. If you see the bearded face, you are in the right place. Tonight, I got to play Marcus Hellhammer. It was a lot of fun getting back to my Paladin main energy, and I cannot wait to actually smite. To do a smite. Didn't do a smite tonight. No smite tonight. No smite night. Next time. When you come looking for me Fridays, you will find me here for Shadows over Baldur's Gate. There's going to be a lot of other projects in the future. I think on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So if you want to see what's going on there, go check my socials. There's a lot happening up in the air. Also, if you're going to be at Gen Con, I believe my badge has been finally approved. So now I have to figure out flight and sleeping. So if you're at Gen Con, let me know. I'll bring my magic cards and we'll have a good time. Cujo, can I talk about the thing? Can I talk about the thing, Cujo? No, wait. What are you doing?
Give it one more week.
One more week. Ladies and gentlemen, wait one more week and I'll tell you about the thing. Until then, everyone, this has been another game of Shadows over Baldur's Gate. And I've been PJ, he, him. Socials, my name, face. I'm just rambling. Go take it away, Cujo.
Nailed it.
Like a G, baby.
I am Cujo. I've been your chronicler for this evening. You can find me all over the places at the Cujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles for official show announcements, updates, highlights, that sort of thing. Our streaming schedule is going to be consistently getting some shit. So, as Lauren mentioned, we've got Drift Fishing coming up this Wednesday for our final episode. It's so good. Go watch it. It's fantastic. Also, Lauren's goddamn wonderful. So go support Lauren. Thursdays, you can catch us for Sagas of Anima, which is our collaboratively built setting, playing some Daggerheart. We went into a pseudo Feywild, kind of, but it was like much more sing-songy and a little bit more mischievous. But it was fun, super fun, and I'm so excited for that game. Fridays, congratulations, you found us. It's Shadows over Baldur's Gate. And if you are a fan of the voice of myself and Alora, you can check out the award-winning Hunter the Reckoning podcast, The Road to Hell. We finished recording the first season not too long ago, and I am terrified to hear the editing magic that's probably going to go into those final moments.
Y'all, we've got like 4 more episodes left.
Yeah.
Buckle the fuck up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is episode 52 of Shadows over Baldur's Gate, which is so fucking cool. I love this group so much. But if you are a fan of D&D, if you loved Baldur's Gate 3, if you're a fan of TTRPG content, go check out our YouTube. It's got Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, My Hero Academia, D&D, zombie survival. I'm trying to think, horror in multiple ways. We did a Scream game. We've got all of our episodes up on our YouTube. So go check out Crit Hit Chronicles. And in the meantime, we love you. We appreciate you. We're going to get a raid set up for Howdy Love Darlin' because they are running their Hex Heist game. So in the meantime, please be nice to each other. And we will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Be good. Make good trouble.